This is Auto Leader, and I haven't been on a few days ago when I uploaded a couple stupid videos, but the real thing is that I'm working on some new stuff, and I'm gonna say right now because I have a few things to show as well as a few things that I didn't show. Um, you probably are looking at this robot saying, "Hey, wait, that's the Mars knockoff that you fixed up." No, it's not. It's another one. I basically have three of them now. There's one that's purple, and there's one that's the blue one, and then there's this one's another purple. Believe it or not, I figured out a problem with them that I might explain, but to be honest, let's just say it. I feel the button moving when I push it, so pretty much the entire gearbox is going a bit up and down. The reason is because when the feet go down, there's like that small lever that moves the arms and the head, and that small lever actually touches a small like a small piece that holds the lower piece together. So what happens is it's just a small design problem. So I melted this one's pieces, and believe it or not, he works just flawlessly. Yeah, so I might do a video showing all three of them. I plan on getting another one. I don't know yet, but it might be a kind of a yes. But here's what he does. Again, removing the tab. And I also figured out they actually walk better when you do that. Just pretty helpful. And if anybody actually knows, from some time ago, Extreme Fighter has been with me, and yesterday I thought about taking him apart, and guess what? I took him apart and I improved his walking a little bit. I replaced the motor, I replaced the worm gear, I oiled the mechanics a little bit only, not much, just a little bit. And I added, here again, here's the small cardboard trick that I use. If you see, there's like two small pieces of cardboard there for making the foot to move a bit more far. And again, he had one of those missing prongs in the feet, but there's a funny thing. They were not touching all of this. They were not touching the floor or anything. I don't know why. I ended up gluing them and pushing them a bit so they actually touch the floor right now, just like a regular Mars. And so far, I put new batteries in him. He walks just awesomely good. Okay, he's in the middle of a rewiring project. He's actually almost done with that. Here we see all the wires that are going to be for the chest light, for the speaker, for the belt buckle, the power wires, the switch wires, everything. And pretty much there's only the headlight wires and the gun arm wires left, but that's pretty much it. The only thing that I need for this to be complete is a sound chip, which I don't know yet which one to find. I'll try getting those knockoff toy gun chips, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll find them. I'll probably find them if I just search. But yeah. The thing works. Let me just show it. He walks really good. He walks better than any other time you have ever seen one of this before. Yet again, as I don't know if I ever said it before, but this one's incomplete because he doesn't have the levers for the arms, and I actually broke the head lever off since it was useless without those other pieces. So here we go. That's a really, really clear walking in comparison to how he walked before. Before, if anybody remembers, he used to give one step, then he gave the other step, but it was not that far, and he could not even go forward a little bit. Well, he did go a little bit, but right now he goes like double or even triple than before. So that's pretty much him. He's received some cleaning just for the body and the head. And if anybody is actually wondering, here's the other pieces. Here's the head, which is already rewired, and the gun arm and the other regular arm, which are glued to the back of the body shell. Then here we have the yapping dog. This is a yapping sitting dog that I got at the car boot sale. Don't know if I actually showed it or not, but there's a gear that's a 10th gear that's split. I'm just using it for testing I mean, I'm surely gonna replace it. That's why the thing is not assembled, because I need to replace that gear. And he works just fine. He needed just a couple attempts to fix, because like he would sit and he would go back up and he would fall to the side, but right now he just works great. The tail was broken off. I ended up just re-gluing it, and it's just perfect. Now there's stuff. You guys probably remember the unicycle Santa Claus. Well, if you guys see him right now, he's complete. He's reassembled and all. I changed the candle because there was one of this. I think it was that one that I found at Chinatown. There was a Chinatown Santa Claus that did not have a candle, so I ended up giving it his candle, and I found this one that was from a tiny Santa Claus, which, if I'm not wrong, it's actually this one. But yeah, I replaced the motor with a slower one that has better contacts inside, and actually it's hard. I just took it apart once to, oil it up and check if everything was fine. It works just flawlessly. Kind of slow, but it doesn't drain power, which is great. It doesn't drain any power, so the sound chip and this go just perfectly great without any. Oh, also, before he was belt driven, I actually have the pulley with the belt in here. Right here I have the pulley with the belt in. This was what he used before. Right now he actually uses gears. He uses a gummy gear and a 10-tooth gear for the main driving. And of course, yes, I had to invert the wires for the motor, because if you put a gear and it was a belt, it's not gonna spin the same way. It's actually gonna spin the opposite way. So just to let you all know. And of course, here's a mouth mechanism, practically useless, but this came from a singing dog. If anybody remembers this, it's that singing dog that you push the hand and starts singing and just opens the mouth. That's where I got the motor from. Believe it or not, it's the same type of motor that Billy the Bass uses, and it's kind of hard to find one, even though it's in most of the motion at Santa Claus's, believe it or not, but those motors are just crap. But this one's better than those. And of course, inside here, I have. I don't know if I actually showed it, but I'll pause the video. I'll assemble him and I'll show you guys. This is the battery-operated voice-repeating bird that I got a few months ago. If anybody remembers, probably anybody that likes my retarded videos, Viagra. Exactly, that's the Viagra bird that I talked about. So, just gonna stop the camera and reassemble him. To be honest, it's not that hard to reassemble him, but I just did not want to waste time. So, yeah, pretty much, here's the whole story. Don't know if I ever made a video on this. I might not, but I bought this one in a Chinese store for $5. It was used, it was a display one, and the chip was fried, okay? The sound chip was actually fried. I think it's still inside here. Let me just take this robot parts out. Yeah, it's just right here. This, if I'm not wrong, it's either this one, or, yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, pretty much, I think it's that one. It's the only one that's right there, though. Because there were two. There's one that came from that green one, and then there's this one. But I think, yeah, it's that one. The chip was actually fried, and there was no way to bring it back. I bought the transistors, the resistors. Every single component was replaced, and yet again, the problem came from this small black point in it. Underneath this, there's a microchip that just fried out. Okay, it fried out, so as soon as he turned it on, he only made a buzzing noise from the speaker, and then it stopped and nothing else happened. However, I went there the next week, and believe it or not, they found a spare base. They found a completely identical base that had a fully functional chip, believe it or not. I did not know that until I got home. I put some batteries in it, the thing just worked. So pretty much, I already knew that the bird was working even though it was stuck, because I powered it up with 2 AA batteries before. And if anybody remembers, I don't know if I made a video on that. I probably didn't, but the first sound chip that this one had was the up and down chip. Then when I got this bass, I ended up just taking that sound chip out and using it for the roller skating doll. I don't know if I showed that as well, but I might have shown it, I don't know. But I have a roller skating doll, again, one of the cardboard picks. However, now that bass is in my grandma's house, it is without the chip, without, well, only without the chip, because everything else is right there. The button, the wires, the clicker button, the LED, the speaker, it's all glued together, so pretty much it is all just right there. The only thing that's not there is the sound chip, which I needed it. However, this works just great, so let me just show it. This needed some repairs because it would constantly get stuck, and it was because of the head. There was a small design problem. That was that there's two spinning knobs. One in the middle that makes the mouth open, and there's one that makes the head to move. The small stick was too long, so it would make the head to get jammed like this and jam the entire toy. So yeah, we're just gonna turn it on. Hello. As you can see, he repeats. Yeah, pretty much. Interesting feature is this button, though. Exactly, pretty much that's what the button does. Believe it or not, it's like kind of a demo button, which I like it. And I want to start collecting this. I have 2 already, and I really want more, because I ended up liking this one. The way the mechanics are inside, it's very cool, because it's very compressed. It's a very compressed mechanism. Yet again, it makes this thing come to life, which is just awesome. However, I think that's pretty much what the entire video was about. Just a few of the toy projects that I'm aborting now. Yeah, and I mostly finished them. I finished with the bird, I finished with the battery operated robot, which again, he will be featured in a video probably as soon as I get the 4th one or something, I don't know. And Santa Claus, he won't be, sorry, but he won't be reviewed until Christmas, because again, when Christmas comes, I'll hang it up where he was last year. I'll just do pretty much the same decorations as last year, and I'll show you how he works, because again, I have another one. I don't know if I showed it. I have another one like this that I bought almost brand new in the box. Again, it was not working as well, but it works now. Just a few differences, but still. You guys are going to see it. I'll just show my Santa Clauses again. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the entire video purpose, just to show what I was doing, because I'm sorry I did not just, I was practically in a, oh, also, kind of a small update. Actually, I think, did I show this one? Yeah, I think I did. It's like a kicking monkey that I fixed up, but yeah. There's something coming in the mail, in a couple days, which I'm really happy it actually comes. It's a singing gorilla, okay? Now, Retro Skull actually figured out what it was, and yes, it is an Argentina cheering gorilla. I only wish it had the Macarena sound chip, because I actually do have the original hat from my older Magogo, because I used to have a Magogo before. I still have the hat somewhere. Here. I do have the hat, and I do have the original shirt. If he sang Macarena, I would just switch the clothes, and he would be just like an original Magogo, which would be just badass. But again, I'm 99% sure that he's gonna sing the Vamos Vamos Argentina, which is like it's a cheering tune from here. And yeah, I only hope it's not that sped up, even though I like it sped up, but still, he'll be coming in a few days, and I'll do an unboxing video, because it's actually a mail package. So, yeah, that's pretty much the entire purpose of the video. And again, there's something I forgot to show, but I'm working on fixing up the brand new Little New Robot, because the gear split, and I was like, fuck. So I glued the gear back together. He's really resistant, and the chip fried out. The lights no longer blink, so I don't know what to do on that. The sound still works, but the lights don't blink, so I'll just try to find a chip for it. And he's more silent now, believe it or not. He's slower and silent. And oh, he's gonna have the battery trick. I forgot. 3 AA batteries for the sound chip, 4 for the motor. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire update, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be coming up with more updates soon, even though I don't have much to say, but yet again, I'll just try to work something out. So yeah, this has been Zana Clear. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.